What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today wanted to talk about some good old rumor and speculation. Also, Sony and PlayStation's press conference. What the heck is going on with it? Everybody's going crazy. Now, don't get your panties in a wad. This is just a conversation that I wanted to have with you guys. Remember, Sony and PlayStation do watch these videos, so they take user feedback into consideration. So I'd love to know your guys' honest opinions in the comments section below. If you don't have a opinion, you can always just hashtag flop in the comment section below. That works too. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, I want to hear from you. I'm going to be replying to as many comments as I can as soon as this video goes live. Now, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. As we all know that, you know, everything's always changing and everything's always evolving, right? Well, that's the same thing for gaming and gaming news in general. A lot of things are changing and a lot of things are evolving. If you don't adapt and go with the change, then you kind of fall off. And that's where Sony and PlayStation's at in this day and age, honestly. Now, you'll probably see some more press conferences later on in the future where they invite the press over and they have a big thing on stage. But at least for this E3 press conference, the way that it looks right now is the way that a lot of gaming companies are moving away from traditional gaming news and media to a newer way of looking and presenting things. And that's why Sony and PlayStation is going with the live stream. And you know, right now we don't have anything confirmed as to a big venue and a stage built just for the Sony and PlayStation press conference for E3. It's more of just a live stream announcement, and they're going to be going over some third-party games, which, by the way, most of the third-party games will already have been announced before E3. And one of the reasons why they're doing it now, I believe, and a lot of other people believe too, is the leaks. And not only the leaks, because we saw, you know, Bethesda come out of that phenomenally well. I mean, they flipped that around so well. If you guys don't know, Bethesda's new game, Rage 2, nobody knew about. Like, honestly, hardly anybody knew about it. Most of the media didn't have a clue. And then all of a sudden one day, Walmart leaked it, and then it just spread like wildfire. All of the hardcore gamers knew that Rage 2 was coming. You know, maybe some casuals knew it as well, but it was pretty much the hardcore gamers. And what Bethesda did was perfect, because they continued with their PR move. They hyped up the game on Twitter and Facebook and on their social media platforms, and it honestly got my attention. I was very excited to hear more about this game. I didn't play the first one, but Bethesda's PR group definitely did an amazing job at, you know, controlling the situation and still managing to get players hyped up about it. From the pictures to the trailer to the gameplay trailer, it was fan-freaking-tastic. Now, let me ask you the question, okay? Knowing that Walmart leaked the Rage 2 gameplay, or at least the name of the game, you know, would Bethesda have officially announced that Rage 2 is coming? I want to hear back from you. And I'm curious, would they have waited closer to E3, or would they just let the cat out of the bag now? That is a question I'm going to pass off to you, so please let me know in the comment section below. But with Sony and even third-party companies, they are probably going to be looking at announcing their games beforehand, okay? Before everything happens, they're probably going to do that, because they're going to get a lot more buzz around the game. They're going to get a lot more headlines about the games as well, and a lot more people are going to focus on one solo game, as opposed to during E3. Hundreds of games get announced, and hundreds of games go on demo, and hundreds of games get shown off. You know, what I think a lot of the third-party even first-party games are going to be doing is announcing their stuff before E3, so that way they gain the buzz, they gain the headlines, and you know, they gain the attention of the fans. And it's not just a mush of like a whole bunch of games thrown at your face all at once. But I'd love to know, like I said, your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments section below, and what you guys honestly think about that. I really believe that traditional media is changing, and the fact that, you know, games are going to be shared a lot differently in the upcoming months and even upcoming years. And E3 is going to be more of a consumer event, which is awesome. It was always a, you know, a press event, but I think, you know, traditional media is kind of moving away from that now. You know, throughout the year, a lot of gaming companies invite press to come check out their game and to test their game, and that's outside of E3. So I think we're going to see a lot more of that and a lot less of like a bunch of stuff thrown at your face at E3. Of course, E3 is still going to be awesome. Of course, E3 is still going to be one for the fans, and there's going to be a lot of demos. There's probably going to be a lot of new announcements too. Don't get me wrong about that, but like the big hard-hitting games, we're going to find out and see trailers and possibly even play demos on the PlayStation Network before even E3 gets released. So, love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions about everything that I shared with you guys today. In my opinions, as I have hiccups as I leave you. If you watched up until this point, hashtag flop in the comment section below. And of course, give me your guys' honest opinions. Make sure to hit a like. That really helps me out directly. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, bell notification, enable all. That was a mouthful. I'll see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.